VRChat, probably the most popular social app in virtual reality, and it's a flawless masterpiece, with no bugs or glitches. The thing is, as if you couldn't tell, that title is an absolute meme, and that is exactly what we are going to talk about today. So, VRChat, somewhere where I've been spending way too much time for the last few days. Now that I have full body tracking with Slime VR, it's fair to say I've been playing around quite a bit more within VR social apps. And VRChat is the absolute king of them. Many have tried throughout the years to get past it and beat it and put it down to its knees, but it just never seems to work. With its vast variety of platforms that it supports, well, it truly might be the future of the Metaverse, with it supporting standalone headsets like the Oculus Quest and PC VR, and not only that, with it supporting PC, just no VR at all, just PC, in a game called VRChat. Well, I'm not saying that's bad, that is actually really good. The more platforms a quote-unquote Metaverse can support, the better. And while, yes, I have been spending way too much time in VRChat during the last few days, especially after that one video where I explained to you guys why I love social VR so much, and I've just kind of been embracing it. I have also learned about all the issues within VRChat and why it is not a flawless masterpiece with no flaws whatsoever. And today I want to air out those frustrations. They're not only my frustrations, they're, well, a lot of people's frustrations, but we're also going to talk about the good. And I feel like before we talk about the bad, we're going to talk about the good. And then we're going to end the video off on a horrible note, you know, why not? So as we've mentioned, VRChat is incredibly popular, with a user base of over thousands of players. It doesn't seem to be going down, rather it seems to be going up. And while some people really dislike social VR, for those that don't, VRChat is probably the perfect place to meet some online friends and create your virtual circle. VRChat truly is a very good place for social VR to begin, a very good beginning to the Metaverse if you truly think about it. We have complete customization over our avatars, whether you look at that as a good or a bad thing with people crashing worlds, but with complete customization over avatars given to the user, it truly means you can be whatever you want to be. Whether other people like it or don't, well, it's your choice, with the only limits being thrown onto Quest users, with things like polygons and VR worlds having to be a certain size, but that's pretty obvious. Restrictions will have to occur on a standalone headset. There's very limited power on that. Like I said in the beginning of our last video, virtual reality, a place where you can be anyone you want to be and go anywhere you want to go. Well, VRChat truly is the definition of that. It really looks like the definition of the Metaverse. You want to go to a world in VRChat, you can go there. And if it doesn't exist, well, fire up Unity and create it. In fact, that's what we've been doing throughout the past few weeks, and I've been absolutely loving it, learning new skills and going back to Unity after I told myself I will never touch that thing again. But here I am, using it on a daily basis, truly learning new skills. This really hits home the point. If something in virtual reality doesn't exist, and you want it to exist, you can make it exist. With enough perseverance and, well, hard work, or sometimes you just have a natural talent for it, you can make it exist. And you can share the beauty of that something with everyone else. Whether it's an avatar, whether it's a world, VRChat's got you covered. And once again, with everyone being able to be whatever they want to be, you can meet up, talk, find some people with a very similar interest, and hang out in 6DoF. And as I said before, it's so much better doing that in 6DoF than it is on a flat screen. This is like the upgraded Discord, you know, this is the next step after Discord. But that is about where the good things end, unfortunately. But we do have to remember them, because there is a reason we all stick to VRChat. There is a reason we all stay there every day. There's a reason I started my daily yoga sessions with you guys in VRChat. But there's also things that could seriously be fixed. So let's talk about those. First of all, full body tracking, okay? This is something that I've recently been playing around so much, and I absolutely love it. The amount of immersion it gives me is amazing. But with Slime VR, I can have something called 24-point full body tracking. Now, while it's not actually 24-point, because I don't have 24 trackers, it's a lot more than 3. 3 being the max on VRChat, legs and waist. Why is that a thing? Why on earth do we only have 3-point full body tracking? People have more trackers, and games like Neos VR have had 24-point full body tracking since forever. And it makes those body movements so much more real. It gives so much more accuracy. No longer does the AI just take over and position your legs where it thinks they should be. The trackers do it, and they track exactly where every body part should be. Why is this not a thing? Why do we need to install mods that are against the TOS to boost our immersion? Also, why are they against the TOS? Let me get this straight. I know, we're playing your game, okay? We're playing VRChat. It's your game. You get to set the rules, just like Facebook gets to set the rules for the Oculus Quest. But some rules just don't really have a point. I get it. There's a bad side to everything. There's a bad side to modding. Of course, someone could steal your access tokens. Someone could crash other players, just like banking apps and McDonald's look at rooting on an Android phone. There is a bad side to rooting. There's the security factor, and there's the fact that people could use it for malicious intent. There's people using anything for malicious intent. But the truth is, most people rooting their phones or modding VRChat aren't doing it for malicious intent. They're doing it for the customizability, for the increase in immersion, for literally using a product they have purchased. This is a bHaptics vest. I bought this with my very own money. This wasn't sent as a review unit or anything. Why am I not able to use this in the most popular VR social app? Don't get me wrong. Once again, I know we're on your playing field, but the thing is, according to me, if you are the single-handedly most popular VR social app, you kind of have a certain responsibility almost. Don't get me wrong, and responsibility might not be the right word. What I should actually be saying here is if you really care about being the #1 social app, it's within your interest to give us the most possibilities to be the most immersed as we possibly can. You really should be allowing your users to have the most immersion in social VR as possible. The Deca gear is soon supposedly going to come out. That thing is going to have eye tracking, that thing is going to have lip tracking. People aren't going to be able to use that in VRChat without mods. Mods do exist. This is possible. It's not like this is like impossible to do in VRChat. This is possible. Mods do exist. The only way I can use my bHaptics vest in VRChat is using mods. I'm not harming anyone by doing it. I'm not, using crashers or using some illegal clients or anything. Why do I have to be scared every time I put on my bHaptics vest to go into a public world that I might get banned? So I just don't do it. I just don't use the bHaptics vest in VRChat. Therefore, I pretty much don't use it at all, which is kind of sad. As the most popular VR social app out there, we should have the most possibilities out there. If you're going to be creating the future metaverse, well, first of all, your game should be slightly more optimized. Why can I run Half-Life Alyx pretty damn well, and then I hop into VRChat and all of a sudden I'm like on negative FPS? Now, don't get me wrong, I still love the game. Okay, I'm not here to absolutely destroy the developers of VRChat. They did a fantastic job with the game and they have truly created a masterpiece. The flaws that are there, they won't stop people from playing, of course not. We love the game too much and it gives us too much possibilities. Even with only 3-point full body tracking, well, the game is very fun. You can still meet users, you can still hang out and still have the point of the metaverse be there. But it's just not going to reach its full potential if we're not going to be able to get that immersion factor. In social VR, it is incredibly important for the user to have as many things to interact with as possible. Because the way we interact socially between you and I right now, facial expressions, body movements, right now, doing body movements, and that's all very important when interacting with another user. For example, when making eye contact, it's a lot different than if I was talking to the wall here. In VRChat, you never know if I'm actually making eye contact with you. You could be talking to me, but I could be staring over at the ceiling. Eye trackers do exist, but they're not supported. 24-point full body tracking. Again, that adds a lot more immersion. You can have elbow tracking, you can have knee tracking, not supported. Or you can have a mod for it, but you have to be afraid of getting banned. Lip tracking. With the HTC Vive lip tracker, lip tracking also adds immersion. It's also part of the human interaction index right here. This is your human interaction index, okay? That's what I'm calling it from now on. It sounds good, okay? That's what we're calling it. So essentially, what am I asking for here? Well, I highly doubt any of the VRChat devs are watching, or I highly doubt that any of them are truly going to change anything because I'm not the first person asking for this. But I'm just asking, let us have our immersion. Don't make it so that mods that let us have this immersion are against the TOS. Yes, put clients against the TOS, put crashers against the TOS, put glitchers, or is that a thing? Against the TOS. Put things that ruin people's immersion against the TOS. Don't put my B haptics vest or my Slime VR full body trackers against the TOS. Don't put my lip tracker against the TOS. I just want to play your amazing game and use it for what it's supposed to be used for, social VR. But once again, I will be continuing my daily yoga sessions within VRChat. And if you guys ever want to join them and have full body and want to have some fun, hop onto our Discord or hop onto our VRChat world that we are still modifying and still working on every day. It is so incredibly fun to play this game, and it truly gives you a glimpse of what the Metaverse could be. This is the beginning of the Metaverse, and sure, I believe that if VRChat keeps moving on and keeps evolving, not only will they increase their performance and maybe finally switch to an up-to-date Unity version, but it will become the future of the Metaverse, allowing you to traverse the Metaverse through different worlds, meet up with people, have your own avatar, have your presence within VR, hang out with friends, hang out with family, play board games within there. These are just all ideas and things that VRChat could have that just aren't there. So many other things are, and we can't forget about that. VRChat didn't get to where it is now just with its flaws. It has so many incredible positives, and that's why we keep going back to it. Our friends, our social circles, people that think like us, the ability to be whoever you want to be without discrimination. And if someone discriminates against you, just create a private instance and hop into that with your friends. There's so many positives. But yeah, that is going to be it for today's video. I feel like this is actually quite an important video, and a lot of people love to tell me I'm running out of ideas. I'm not, because if I was, well, I wouldn't be writing all the ideas down in my Google Keep for the next day. But look, you can keep thinking that. It's just the last video I recorded like this, people told me it was different. People told me it felt more personal. People told me they liked it. Not only did Bailey come up to me and signal and tell me, hey, that last video was really cool. My mom did the same in the morning. Everyone thought it was just kind of different, more personal, and I like recording these personal videos. I just didn't know that people liked them. I really didn't. I thought people were just here for the news and didn't care for my opinion. It looks like my opinion might be the same as a bunch of other people. But then others completely disagree, and that's perfectly fine. I respect your opinion. And I absolutely loved reading through the comments section last time and seeing everyone else's opinions. It was beautiful. Seriously. And that's why I want you to do the same today. I would love you to tell me your opinion about VRChat down below. What do you use VRChat for? But maybe don't go too personal on that one. And do you agree with the flaws I mentioned, or do you just not care for them? Do you like VRChat the way it is? That is going to be it for today's video, and I will see you during our daily yoga session. No, that's not how I'm going to end the video, but can I just say, after I mentioned it yesterday, the subscriber count blew up once again. Yesterday, I think we were at 81,668 subscribers. Today, that number has gone up to like 81,900. It's absolutely insane watching the numbers fly by. The weird thing is it seems to happen only when I mention it. And you guys know I hate mentioning it, but it's really weird. I've mentioned this before on a live stream. It's incredibly weird. The community we're building here is absolutely fantastic, and I will never stop appreciating it. But that is going to be it. If you guys liked the video, please leave a like. If you guys disliked it, I guess the point works too, but please tell me why down in the comment section below. If you guys are not yet part of our community, make sure to join our Discord down below, join our Reddit down below, where I want to see you posting your spicy memes. If you guys would like to support the channel in any way, shape, or form, we've got sick mugs down below that boost your FPS by 300% and merch that doesn't put a huge ad on body. And if you guys want to see content coming up on the channel, then expect to subscribe on my balance. You got to guess video. Peace.